Amanda here. I am going to be helping us all through a Kundalini meditation today for depression. I will be getting it out of Sacred Therapies, entitled Kundalini Yoga Meditation Handbook for Mental Therapies, Sacred Therapies. This book was published in 2012 and it uses the DSM-4 criteria for mental health. The DSM-5 was issued in 2013. David is a student of Guru Ram Dass, and during his research of the mental health disorders, he has worked alongside a variety of specialty doctors to have scientific collaboration on his yogic research. David thanks the Salk Institute, who has helped launch his work and make it a respectable and important scientific endeavor that has led to new and important insights for treating and preventing psychiatric disorders. End quote. The beginning of each of the disorders starts with an introduction called tuning in. So we will be starting with Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo means I bow with reverence to the infinite energy that is the basis of all creation. Guru means teacher or wisdom, and Dev means divine or God. So we're going to sit straight on the floor or sit on a chair with feet flat on the floor. If sitting in a chair, put the hands together in prayer pose. You're going to apply 10 to 15 pounds of pressure, light, medium pressure, together in the palms. The thumbs are going to be pointed up, going into the sternum. We are first going to inhale through the nose and chant Om Namo, with an equal emphasis on Ung and Namo. Following the half-breath inhalation through the mouth, we chant Gurudev Namo. Approximately equal emphasis on each word. While doing this, we close the eyes and focus onto our third eye. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. It can be repeated a minimum of 3 times. So this technique helps to create a meditative mind and is always used as a precursor to through all forms of Kundalini meditations. The second technique of Kundalini meditation for depression is spine flexing. So if you're sitting on the floor, you can put your hands on your knees for stability. If you're sitting on a chair, same, and keep the spine straight. In the beginning, you can first start with slow movements and beginning to speed up over time, going 1 or 2 flexations within 1 second. This is a good exercise to do on an empty stomach because it can get a lot of things worked up. It's going to bring stability and flexibility to the spine. In addition, we're going to do this with our eyes closed and keep our eyes focused on our third eye. So as we inhale, we're going to reach the sternum up, extend the spine forward, create that cow stretch as we would in yoga. And then we're going to exhale and do a cat. Chin into chest, spine goes back. In the beginning, we only do this for a few minutes and we work our way up to a longer period of time with more stamina. I'm going to go ahead and face sideways so that you can see the spinal flexation here. I'm going to set the timer for 2 minutes. Okay, so I feel a lot of heat. I feel a lot of what we call chi or Kundalini rising from opening up, breathing into our channels, opening up the lungs. Maybe some of you felt some pain in your chest. Maybe it was hard to breathe. Take it nice and slow. We want to breathe in and out of the nose. Maybe in the beginning, exhaling through the mouth so you can go a little bit deeper into the lungs if you have COPD or asthma, things that are really going to cause a stagnation, especially allergies during the springtime. Don't worry about the speed that you're going at or how deep your breaths are. This is a whole point of practice so that we can learn and expand over time and slowly, gradually get deeper into our practice if you're really committed and want to take this seriously, committing yourself every day. Our next technique of Kundalini Yoga for depression is the shoulder shrug for vitality. This one here is a maximum of 2 minutes, and we're going to be raising our shoulders towards our ears, inhaling, exhaling out with our ears down, in and out of the nose only. We're going to work our way up to 3 shoulder shrugs per second. No rush to get there now. If you're sitting on the floor, you want to sit with your spine straight, hands on your knees. If you're sitting on a chair, same thing, spine straight, and hands on your knees. Again, we're going to close our eyes and focus on our third eye, focusing mostly on the inhalation and exhalation of the breath, and so that we're not thinking about anything, we're just constantly focused on the breath. So here we go for 2 minutes. 1 minute. Let's relax for 1 minute. Focusing on the breath. Feeling the rise and fall of the chest. Thank you. The next practice we will be doing is the Ganesha meditation for focus and clarity. So again, we want to be sitting up straight, whether we're on the floor or in a chair. And for this one, we are going to make a little mudra with our hands. So we're going to curl our 3 fingers and point out our thumb and pinky. The elbow is going to be 90 degrees parallel to the floor, and we're actually going to push our thumb into our third eye, just the little notch above our nose here. We don't want to push hard enough that we feel a little bit of soreness. It says in the book that that soreness will go away over time. We're then going to take our right hand and grasp that little pinky finger. Both elbows are 90 degrees to the floor. So before we start this practice, at the very end, we're going to be taking one more deep inhalation. Hold the belly button in really tight for 10 seconds before we let out our final exhalation. We're not going to be doing extraneous breath exercises here. We're going to be doing long and deep breaths. It says not to do this for no more than 3 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and start at 2 minutes like we have with our other exercises. Remember, we're going to be focusing on the breath and focusing on our third eye with our eyes closed during this exercise. Let us begin. Go ahead and inhale, pull in the belly button nice and tight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. And relax. While doing these exercises, remember you might as well add a little smile on your face. It takes less muscles to frown. It takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile. And while smiling, it's going to trigger all those happy hormones going on in the endocrine system and the nervous system to remind the whole system that you're safe here, that you're protected, and that you are in control of this moment. And you're listening to your body to help it work through whatever trauma, whatever it's going through, so that you can increase your serotonin levels, so that you can increase your mood and be more functioning and motivated in the world. So remember to give yourself a little smile.